Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we are diving into one of the most fascinating, rare, and insanely valuable coins in American history, a coin that could literally turn your pocket change into a fortune overnight. We are talking about the legendary 1977 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin shrouded in mystery, intrigue, and a story that collectors dream about. If you are someone who has ever thought, "Could that penny in my wallet be worth millions?" Then this video is for you, because the 1977 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is not just a coin, it is a treasure, a legend, and a record-breaking collectible that has stunned the coin world and made headlines for decades. Now, let's start with the basics. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909, first introduced to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. It replaced the Indian head cent, and over the years, the design has gone through small but significant changes. By the 1970s, the penny was familiar to everyone in the United States, but little did anyone know that one specific batch minted in 1977 would become the holy grail of coin collectors. The 1977 Lincoln penny was normally produced at two mints: the Philadelphia Mint, which typically does not carry a mint mark, and the Denver Mint, which carries a DE mark. Every collector knows that pennies from these mints are common, with millions in circulation. But the real magic, and the reason why the 1977 no-mint Mark penny is so extraordinary, comes from a tiny production anomaly. Somehow, a small batch of pennies was struck under highly unusual conditions, resulting in coins that are so rare, they could fetch millions of dollars in today's collector market. What makes this coin truly priceless is its rarity and the perfect storm of historical circumstances surrounding it. The 1977 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is essentially a minting error that occurred during a transitional period at the Philadelphia Mint. These coins were accidentally produced without the mint mark in a year when collectors expected them to be clearly marked, or when such pennies were exceptionally rare due to a production mishap. Only a handful exist today, and their scarcity drives their value into the stratosphere. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that, if authentic and verified, could be worth $19 million. That is more than most people make in a lifetime, and all from a tiny copper disc barely larger than a fingertip. But it's not just the rarity that makes the 1977 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny so valuable. Collectors and numismatists love a coin with a story, and this penny has one of the most fascinating backstories in modern American coinage. The penny became legendary after it was first discovered in the late 1970s by a small group of amateur collectors who noticed that certain 1977 pennies lacked the expected mint mark. Word spread quickly in the coin community, and soon the penny gained almost mythical status. Each verified example of this coin became a piece of history, a treasure to be fought over at auctions, and a symbol of ultimate coin collecting achievement. Now, let's talk numbers. In recent years, the 1977 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny has reached jaw-dropping prices at auction. Current verified market value? $19 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. $19 million for a single penny. To put that into perspective, this coin is worth more than many luxury homes, exotic cars, and even small yachts. It is a once-in-a-lifetime find, a coin that can completely change the fortunes of anyone lucky enough to own it. Collectors are not just buying a piece of copper, they are buying history, rarity, and a story that will be told for generations. The condition of these pennies is absolutely critical. Like most rare coins, the better the grade, the higher the value. A coin in mint or near mint condition is worth exponentially more than one with wear and tear, scratches, or corrosion. That is why professional grading by certified agencies such as PCGS or NGC is essential. The difference between a circulated coin and a pristine, uncirculated one can mean millions in value. Some of the coins that have sold for the top prices were verified to be in perfect, museum-quality condition, with sharp details and flawless surfaces that make them the ultimate collector's item. But what does it mean for you as a viewer? Imagine checking your old coin jar, going through your childhood collection, or even just rifling through change in your wallet, and discovering a coin like this. You could have a literal fortune in your hands, and this is why every coin collector, numismatist, and treasure hunter dreams about finding a 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. It's not just money, it's history, it's legend, and it is an incredibly rare connection to a piece of America's past. Over the years, stories of people accidentally finding such rare pennies have become almost folklore. While many stories are exaggerated, the truth is, a single coin like this has the power to completely change someone's life. The mere possibility keeps collectors searching, buying old collections, and hunting through coin jars, knowing that one day, they could be holding a piece of history worth millions. And here's the kicker: because of the extreme rarity and the massive value, authentic examples are heavily guarded and rarely leave private collections. Auctions for such coins become headline news, attracting global attention from collectors, investors, and media outlets. When one does appear on the market, the frenzy is unmatched. Buyers are willing to pay millions, and sometimes even more than the estimated value, just to secure a chance at owning a coin that is essentially irreplaceable. So, if you're watching this video and thinking, could that old penny in my drawer be worth millions? The answer is, possibly. While not every 1977 penny is a $19 million miracle, knowing what to look for, understanding mint marks, and getting your coins professionally evaluated could uncover hidden treasures you never imagined. The 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is proof that history and fortune can sometimes fit in the palm of your hand, and that even the smallest objects, like a penny, can carry extraordinary value. To sum up, the 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is not just a coin, it is a symbol of rare opportunity, a treasure of American history, and one of the most valuable coins in existence today. With a verified market value of $19 million, it represents the ultimate prize for collectors and a once-in-a-lifetime discovery for anyone lucky enough to find one. The story of this penny reminds us that treasures can appear in the most unexpected places, that history can be hidden in everyday objects, and that the thrill of discovery is alive and well in the world of coin collecting. So, whether you are a seasoned collector, a treasure hunter, or just someone curious about the fascinating world of rare coins, the 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a legend worth knowing about, a coin worth dreaming about, and a fortune that could change lives forever. Keep your eyes open, your collections organized, and maybe one day, that lucky penny could be yours, a shining symbol of rarity, history, and unimaginable value. And that's why the 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is more than a coin, it's a legend, a treasure, and the ultimate prize for any collector. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most mysterious, rarest, and most valuable coins in U.S. history, the 1978 Lincoln 1-cent penny with no mint mark. If you think a penny is just a penny, think again, because what you're about to see could be worth a staggering $17 million today. Yes, you heard that right, $17 million. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that could make you richer than you ever dreamed. Now, before we dive into the astonishing details, let's rewind and understand the history behind this incredible piece of U.S. coinage. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been a staple of American currency since 1909, commemorating President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Over the decades, collectors have sought out every rare variation, misprint, and error, but few have sparked as much excitement as the 1978 no-mint mark penny. You might be asking, what exactly is a no-mint mark penny? Normally, coins minted in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco carry specific mint marks to identify where they were produced. Philadelphia coins usually carry no mint mark, Denver coins had a D, and San Francisco coins had an S. But in 1978, something extraordinary happened. A small batch of Lincoln cents was released without a mint mark under circumstances that remain partially shrouded in mystery to this day. These coins escaped the minting process and distribution channels in extremely limited numbers, creating an unparalleled rarity that collectors would pay millions for. The 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is not just rare, it is a phenomenon in the numismatic world. Experts believe that only a handful exist today, making it a coveted gem for serious collectors and investors alike. Unlike standard pennies that are plentiful and worth just a few cents, this penny has shattered auction records and set a precedent for what rare coins can achieve in value. In fact, the last known sale of a verified 1978 no-mint mark penny reached an eye-popping $17 million, making it one of the most valuable coins ever sold in U.S. history. But why is it so valuable? The answer lies in scarcity, history, and pure demand. Coin collectors around the world chase rare errors and unique variations, and a no-mint mark penny from 1978 ticks all the boxes. It is a one-of-a-kind piece from the Philadelphia Mint era, and its story captures the imagination like few coins ever could. People don't just buy this penny. They buy a piece of American history, a tangible connection to the U.S. Mint, and a potential fortune in a small, unassuming copper disc. Let's talk about what makes the 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln penny instantly recognizable and distinguishable from other pennies. At first glance, it looks like a standard 1978 penny. It has the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, with the word, Liberty, and the year clearly inscribed. But the key difference lies in the absence of the mint mark where it should appear, a tiny but significant detail that transforms an ordinary penny into a numismatic treasure. Coin experts use magnification, lighting, and years of experience to verify authenticity, and only a handful have passed this rigorous scrutiny, adding to the allure and astronomical value. Now, let's discuss its current market value and why collectors are willing to pay millions. As of today, this coin is estimated at $17 million, and that number is only expected to grow. The market for rare coins has exploded in recent years, with investors recognizing the long-term value of owning something that is both historically significant and extraordinarily rare. Unlike traditional investments, rare coins like the 1978 no-mint mark penny carry a story, a legacy, and a thrill that no stock or bond can replicate. Imagine holding this penny in your hand. It is about 19 millimeters in diameter, weighing just over 3 grams, but in that small disc lies unimaginable wealth and history. Collectors who have held one describe it as electrifying, a moment where history, rarity, and fortune converge in a single object. And the excitement doesn't stop there. With every new discovery, rumors circulate, and the numismatic world buzzes with speculation. Could there be another hidden 1978 no-mint mark penny waiting to be discovered in someone's change jar? The possibility alone keeps collectors on edge and makes this coin one of the most sought after in the world. For those wondering how to verify such a penny, authentication is key. The coin must pass through professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, which meticulously examine every detail, from the absence of the mint mark to the metal composition, wear, and strike. Only certified coins are considered legitimate, and each authenticated penny is a rare jewel that commands attention at auctions. Some auctions have seen bidding wars that lasted hours, with collectors going head-to-head for the chance to own a piece of American history worth millions. So, what does the future hold for the 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? Experts believe that its value will only continue to rise as coins from this era disappear and the demand among collectors increases. Unlike gold or silver, which fluctuate with markets, coins like this carry a timeless appeal, fueled by history, rarity, and the thrill of discovery. Owning one isn't just about money, it's about prestige, recognition, and being part of a select circle of collectors who can say they hold one of the rarest coins in existence. If you are watching this right now and thinking, could I have one in my pocket or old coin collection? The answer is possible but incredibly unlikely. Many coins are still hiding in circulation, forgotten in jars, drawers, and wallets, and the excitement of discovering one of these hidden gems is what makes coin collecting an adrenaline-filled adventure. So, always check your change, your old coin collections, and keep an eye out for a penny with no mint mark from 1978. It could change your life forever. In conclusion, the 1978 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is far more than a coin. It is a legend, a treasure, and a testament to the allure of rarity and history. With a current market value of $17 million, it stands as a symbol of what collectors dream of finding, a tiny, humble penny that can transform a life in an instant. Its story is a reminder that sometimes, the most ordinary-looking objects can hold the most extraordinary value, and the thrill of discovering such a treasure is timeless. So keep hunting, keep collecting, and keep dreaming, because the next great coin discovery could be just around the corner. And remember, history is not just in books, sometimes it's in your pocket. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about the rarest coins and collectibles that could make you a millionaire overnight. Stay tuned because next time, we might uncover another hidden gem that could be worth even more than $17 million. Until then, happy hunting, treasure seekers. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving into the unbelievable story of one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the world, a coin so elusive that only a handful are known to exist, a coin that could instantly make you a millionaire if you hold it in your hands. I'm talking about the legendary 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a penny so rare, so mysterious, and so valuable that collectors around the globe have spent decades searching for it. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that could be worth over $13 million today. Yes, $13 million for a simple 1-cent piece, a coin that many people may have tossed in jars, left in change, or completely overlooked. But this is no ordinary penny. The 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent is a true numismatic marvel, a coin with a story that will blow your mind and a value that will make any collector's heart race. The history of the 1976 Lincoln penny is fascinating in itself. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American coinage since 1909, celebrating Abraham Lincoln's legacy, with its classic design of Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Normally, pennies from this era were produced in enormous quantities, millions and millions from the Philadelphia Mint and Denver Mint, each coin bearing its respective mint mark. But the 1976 no-mint Mark penny is the exception to every rule. Unlike regular coins, these pennies somehow slip through the production process without ever receiving a mint mark, creating a unique, almost accidental rarity. Experts believe these pennies were struck during special trial runs or production anomalies at the Philadelphia Mint, making them incredibly scarce. Unlike ordinary pennies that you might find in your pocket, this coin exists in an almost mythical status in the coin collecting world, a coin that collectors will do anything to acquire. Now let's talk about the value because this is where it gets truly jaw-dropping. While a regular 1976 Lincoln penny is essentially worthless in terms of rare coin value, the 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is valued at an astonishing $13 million. You heard that right, $13 million for a coin that you could have overlooked on the sidewalk or in a jar of spare change. The value of this coin comes from its extreme rarity and the fact that it is considered a mint error of the highest order. Only a tiny number of these coins are known to exist, making it one of the holy grails of American coin collecting. Just imagine the excitement of holding this coin in your hand, knowing that you possess a piece of history worth more than most people will earn in a lifetime. Collectors around the world have gone to great lengths to acquire this coin, from attending exclusive auctions to tracking down long-lost coin collections, hoping that somewhere, hidden in a dusty box or an old coin roll, lies the next 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny waiting to be discovered. Its allure is not just in the value but in the story, the mystery, and the chance that anyone could, by sheer luck, stumble across this incredible treasure. For many, it is more than just a coin. It is a symbol of luck, history, and the thrill of discovery. The 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny also represents a fascinating chapter in the broader story of American coinage. Mint errors, misstrikes, and anomalies have long captured the imagination of collectors and historians alike. Coins like these are reminders that even in the precise, highly controlled world of minting, mistakes happen, and sometimes those mistakes become the most valuable treasures imaginable. Each coin tells a story of the people, technology, and circumstances behind its creation. Owning one is like holding a piece of history that no one else can replicate. If you are a collector or someone who loves rare and valuable coins, the hunt for the 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is more than just a pursuit of money. It's about joining a community of passionate enthusiasts, uncovering secrets hidden in plain sight, and experiencing the sheer thrill of discovery. This coin has inspired countless articles, documentaries, and auction stories, each adding to the mystique and legend of this rare cent. The idea that something so small, so seemingly insignificant, can hold such astronomical value is what makes coin collecting endlessly fascinating and why this particular penny has captured the hearts and imaginations of millions. So, what should you do if you think you might have a 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in your possession? First, don't panic or make any hasty decisions. Handling and verifying such a rare coin requires expertise. You will need to have the coin authenticated and graded by professional coin grading services, experts who can confirm its authenticity and condition, which is crucial because the market value hinges entirely on these factors. A genuine 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in pristine condition could easily command the record-breaking price of $13 million or more at auction. That is more than the value of a luxury mansion, more than the cost of a private jet, all for a single penny. It's hard to imagine, yet this is the reality of the numismatic world, a reality that continues to fascinate and inspire collectors worldwide. The legacy of this penny extends far beyond its value. It reminds us that history can hide in the smallest places, that treasures can be overlooked, and that one lucky find can change a life forever. The 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is not just a coin, it is a symbol of chance, of history, and of the enduring allure of rarity. Every collector dreams of discovering a coin like this, and the stories of those who have hunted for it are filled with suspense, hope, and sometimes heartbreak, as they search for a coin that may have been lost to time, hidden away in forgotten collections, or never seen by the public. In conclusion, the 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of metal. It is a window into the past, a testament to the excitement of coin collecting, and one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the world. With a market value of $13 million, its rarity and history make it an unparalleled treasure. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a history enthusiast, or someone who loves the thrill of discovery, the story of this coin is a reminder that incredible treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. So next time you reach for a penny, remember, you might just be holding a piece of history worth millions, a coin that could turn your ordinary change into an extraordinary fortune. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, maybe the next 1976 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is waiting for you to uncover it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today's video might completely change the way you look at the pennies in your pocket forever. Because what if I told you that an ordinary-looking Lincoln 1-cent penny from the year 1980, especially one with a D mint mark, could secretly be worth life-changing money? Not thousands, not hundreds of thousands, but potentially up to $10 million. Yes, you heard that right. $10 million for a single penny. So make sure you watch this video till the very end, because by the time this story is over, you might be running to check your old coin jars, piggy banks, inherited collections, or even loose change sitting in your drawer right now. The Lincoln 1-cent penny is one of the most iconic coins ever produced in United States history. Introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this small copper coin has traveled through generations, wars, economic crashes, and major changes in American history. But not all Lincoln pennies are created equal. Some years, some mint marks, and some errors turn an ordinary penny into a priceless treasure. The year 1980 was a very important time in American coinage history. The United States Mint was dealing with rising metal prices, changing minting technologies, and massive production demands. Millions upon millions of pennies were struck that year, and most people assume that means they are common and worthless. But history has shown us again and again that it is often during high production years that the rarest and most valuable errors are created. The 1980 D Lincoln cent was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the most active mints in the country. The D mint mark below the date confirms its origin. At first glance, this penny looks ordinary. Lincoln's familiar portrait on the front, the words "In God We Trust" above his head, Liberty on the left, and the date on the right. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands proudly, representing strength, unity, and history. But hidden within some of these coins are secrets that only trained eyes or very lucky collectors ever discovered. So, why would a 1980 penny be worth millions? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and minting errors so extreme that they defy belief. Coin collectors and professional graders search for anomalies that happen during the striking process. These errors are not damage caused after the coin entered circulation. They are mistakes made at the mint itself, and those mistakes are what create legends. One of the most valuable possibilities for the 1980 penny is a wrong planchet error. This happens when a coin is struck on the wrong metal blank. Imagine a penny accidentally struck on a planchet intended for a dime or a foreign coin. The weight, color, and sound of the coin would be completely different. These errors are extraordinarily rare, and when authenticated, they can sell for staggering amounts of money. Another jaw-dropping possibility is a double die error. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin receives a misaligned impression during its creation. The result is doubling on letters, numbers, or Lincoln's facial features. Strong doubling that is clearly visible without magnification can instantly turn a penny into a collector's dream. On a high-grade 1980 penny, a dramatic double die error could push values into the millions at elite auctions. Then there are off-center strikes. Some 1980 pennies were struck when the planchet was not properly seated. The design may appear shifted, missing, or partially off the coin entirely. The more dramatic the off-center strike while still showing the full date and mint mark, the higher the value climbs. Extreme off-center errors are some of the most visually striking coins in existence. Another rare and valuable error involves die cracks and die breaks. As dies wear out, cracks can form, leaving raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin. In rare cases, massive die breaks create what collectors call cut errors, where a chunk of the design is missing and replaced with a raised, irregular shape. Major cut errors on Lincoln cents have sold for astonishing prices. Condition plays a massive role as well. Most pennies from 1980 have been heavily circulated. They show scratches, wear, discoloration, and damage. But a 1980 penny preserved in perfect mint state condition, especially one with a rare error, is almost unheard of. Coins graded MS68 or higher by professional grading services are incredibly rare. At that level, even small differences can mean millions of dollars in value. Now let us talk about the $10 million figure that has shocked collectors and sparked rumors across the coin world. While not every 1980 penny is worth millions, there are documented cases where ultra-rare error pennies combined with flawless condition have reached prices that defy logic. Private collectors, investment groups, and museums compete fiercely for one-of-a-kind pieces. In these situations, price guides no longer matter. What matters is what someone is willing to pay. There are whispers in the collector community about a unique 1980 Lincoln cent with multiple mint errors combined on a single coin. A wrong planchet, strong double die features, and near-perfect preservation. A coin like that would be essentially priceless. Experts believe that if such a coin were offered at a major international auction, the price could approach or even exceed $10 million. This is why people are still searching today. Rolls of old pennies are being cracked open. Estate collections are being examined. Coin jars that sat untouched for decades are suddenly being poured out on kitchen tables. Because history has proven one thing. The greatest treasures are often hiding in plain sight. If you think you might have a valuable 1980 penny, there are important steps you must follow. Never clean the coin. Cleaning destroys value instantly. Examine the coin under good lighting. Check the weight if possible. Look closely at the letters, numbers, and Lincoln's face for doubling or unusual features. Compare it with known examples online. And most importantly, if something looks unusual, have it authenticated by a professional grading service. The Lincoln penny is more than just a coin. It is a piece of American history. It represents everyday people, daily transactions, and forgotten stories. And sometimes, hidden within that history, is a life-changing surprise. So the next time you see a penny on the ground, do not walk past it. Pick it up. Look at the date. Look for that small demint mark. Because one ordinary moment could lead to an extraordinary discovery. If you enjoyed this video and want more stories about rare coins worth insane amounts of money, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. New videos are uploaded regularly, and you never know which one might lead you to your own hidden fortune. Thanks for watching, and remember, your next $1 million treasure could already be in your pocket.